Welcome to the Harris Show. I am your host, Jamal Harris, and I'm with my sister, co-host, and I'm Angie Ann. I'm in Oceanside. This ain't gonna be a regular thing, so we are very close together. And today's topic is.
We have a special guest.
Oh shit! I'm so used to just going with the name.
You're gonna introduce me, like
we got a special guest, my best friend, Cecilia.
Hey.
Okay, now
you could have did the intro and all that. So we're talking about dating today. She has a whole bunch of questions, and we just gonna go from there. Ooh.
Okay.
I got all these.
So my first question is: do you think it's harder to date now than it was 5 years ago? Cecilia, you can go.
5 years ago. I feel like. I guess, like, for me personally, right?
Just in general, you don't have to do you personally.
You can do.
Well, I was just gonna say, because like in my situation, I would say yes, because like I'm out in school and like I'm not planning to stay out there. So it's like to like really say, oh, I'm gonna date this person and like be serious. Like, no, not really, because I'm coming back home in like 2 years. And like, is that gonna work out? I don't know. So I guess for me, I would say yeah.
You think it's harder?
Harder or easier?
Harder.
I think it's easier now because there's so many apps. I think for people to stay committed is harder because but I think to actually like find a date and do all that, it's easier because
like, you're right.
I can find some like I shouldn't be saying any of that.
Disclaimer.
My girlfriend gonna watch.
Sorry, Aisha.
I can find any girl, can be in LA and stuff like that. But before I couldn't do that. Like, I guess 5 years ago you still could because it's Facebook but now we have like there's a dating site for everything.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you're looking for a tall person, there's a dating site for that. If you're looking for a big booty girl, whatever, there's a dating site for that. So I think it's easier. I think it's harder to stay like committed because of it.
I think it's easier, to date.
There's like a package coming.
I think it's easier to date now. Also because age, like being 24 versus being 19, it's a big difference. Like what I was looking for then and now is different, for sure.
Yeah. No, but you guys are right about the dating apps. Like, it's definitely easier than.
Yeah, I think it's way easier now.
Plus, if we were 19, we couldn't even like go to a bar 5 years ago.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like,
which is like,
first of all, if you're meeting the person that you're trying to date at a bar,
I'm just saying, or like going out.
It can be high because like then that means they both like going to bars.
And you're a girl, you can get into a bar. FYI.
Being underage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't do that.
I don't encourage it. We don't encourage it.
But I was gonna say.
we don't encourage
underage drinking. Not okay.
Even though everybody and their mama was drinking before 21.
Little goody two shoes. Me at 19 was not gonna go sneak into.
Exactly. I'm saying like, it's a big.
I drink at my house like that. That shit. I've been doing that forever, but I'm not gonna go to no bar.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Next question. This is going to be a combined question. Do you think social media can have a negative impact on your relationship? Why or why not? And then would you post your significant other on social media? Why or why not? You can go first.
I think social media it depends. So if your girl is like, she don't like you liking other pictures of other girls and stuff like that, or your boy, I can't be assuming everybody.
Yeah.
But your significant other, if they don't like you liking pictures and stuff, and then they get insecure, and then you accidentally, or you do it accidentally. Like the Explore page, if you just like going like this, you gotta like something. If they get jealous over that type of stuff, then it's a bad thing because it's kind of hard to go on social media and not like a picture. Mm-hmm. But I think if your person is cool, then it has a positive impact. Because sometimes my girl be showing me stuff, and I'd be like, damn. She be showing me stuff, and I'm like, you probably should. You shouldn't be showing me that. Put it that way. But it depends on how your partner is. Now, will I post my significant other? Probably not, because I don't want to go through the whole, when I get mad, I'm going to hide your pictures.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was an option. I would delete the picture completely. I would like do all that stuff. I don't want to have to go through that. I'll just do my stuff. I don't believe that you should post shady messages about your significant other. So that's probably why. Like, I'm very direct. If I'm a diss to you, though, it's not gonna be the subliminal. It's gonna be
very direct,
very
specific.
So that's why I think that I don't do that, because I know I'm gonna be like, this girl ain't nothing. All she do is lie.
No, like, I mean, I used to do that. I'm guilty of that. That's why I don't do that more. But I used to be like very specific.
It ain't been that long. She act like it's been a long time.
It's been a year of growth.
I had to be like, damn, what you talking about?
She said a year.
A year of growth. Okay, I know he used to like respond to my Snapchat and be like, take this off. You don't need to be doing this. I'm like, no, I need to do this. He needs to feel this. But I learned.
Like, he can't. He already knows. You don't need to. All it does is I don't even think that was the question. But if you post like something like that, all it does is like make people know that you have problems, because your partner already knows you're upset with them. More than likely, if they don't, then you probably need another partner. But so all it does is it lets them thotty girls. In my case, thotty girls know there's something wrong in your relationship, and then it lets people like just pick at it, and it brings unwanted attention. Then your girl's friends can comment and say stuff and just get in your head. You don't need that.
I don't recommend doing that. But I wouldn't post my significant other on social media anymore. I ain't got time for that. We good over here. We're not doing that until there's a ring.
Because then if y'all break up, and then you gotta go.
You gotta do the shame, delete picture. Delete all that. I don't want to go through that.
I don't believe in deleting. I don't like get rid of. I'll get rid of pictures if we like kissing and shit. But like I wouldn't get rid of pictures of us like hanging out, because it's part of what happened. It's part of my growth.
There's no reason you should have that still in your phone. I don't think so. You better have it in a hidden folder or something, because like don't.
I'll keep going.
But what was the question? Do I think social media ruins relationships? I think if you let it.
What do you mean?
I feel like if you have a partner who is super insecure about that stuff, then you should probably
get a new partner.
Do that.
But the thing is, to like say that like the people who's like an entertainer, like a R&B singer, their whole image is like sex and love relationships. They gotta seem like they're available. So they have to do this stuff, and they have to engage with their fans in a certain way. Yeah. So it depends.
Then have a partner who's understanding, because if you have someone who's insecure, you're just gonna be in arguments all the time.
Shit, everybody a little bit insecure.
Everybody's insecure, but I'm saying like there's the difference between being a little insecure, like and a little jealous, and being overly insecure. Like if you got a problem with somebody liking a picture on a platform where you're supposed to like pictures, red flag. It's a problem. But
okay. Cool.
I mean, I think that
whatever you're gonna say, don't say. Just gonna stop there.
I was gonna say that like those are like two completely different situations. Yeah. So, like for a regular person who isn't putting themselves out there or doesn't have to, then like that's something you're gonna talk to your partner about. But for me personally, if my partner is over here getting jealous about me liking some other pictures without like, I don't know, just because, that ain't cool with me. So no, like
it's different when you commenting, like doing the most, extra comments.
Exactly. So just liking a picture.
What if your partner, who's a celebrity that is like that won't get nobody in trouble? Beyonce. We'll go Beyonce, because nobody can get in trouble. Say that your partner goes on Beyonce's page and likes pictures that were like from weeks ago, like 5 in a row. Would that bother you?
Hold on.
That wouldn't bother me.
A regular smuggler girl.
Oh yeah, I said Beyonce because I don't want to say names of people.
I mean, if it was a regular schmegular girl, then yes.
Okay, no,
like,
all right.
why are you going?
I'm not gonna say regular.
Why are you going like yeah?
Instagram. I don't want to say hoe because they not hoes. I don't know that. But Instagram, like the girls who be like bikinis, booty out. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, because right now I'm saying no, but then I might feel some type of way.
Then I'm gonna feel different when I'm in the actual situation, huh?
Yeah. Hold on.
We had to pause. Sorry about that because badass kids came. But continue whatever y'all was. I forgot what we were talking about.
I'm just gonna go to the next question. Could you date someone who had different morals or beliefs than you?
No.
Quick.
Whoa, you're not even into,
not the morals, maybe the beliefs.
Okay.
But
so,
morals,
okay.
I feel like they're different. But beliefs,
okay,
let me.
Okay, could you date someone who had different political beliefs than you?
Ooh, that was hard. I don't think so. No.
At this point in life.
No. At this point, yeah.
Could you?
I can, but it depends on the beliefs.
Political beliefs, like
no political views.
Straight conservative, like
yeah.
He's out here saying
like if everything was like conservative, you mean?
Yeah, like their political views.
But if everything was like liberal, I couldn't do it either.
Okay.
I need somebody who's like
a balance.
No.
I
mean, I need somebody who kind of, because I have some reckless views on a lot of stuff that aren't liberal or they're like, turn this shit down. I'm an extremist. Like, we need to start from the bottom and bring it back up. Like, get rid of the rich and start over. So that would take 70-something years. That wouldn't be in our lifetime.
So you couldn't date anyone who would be like...
I can date somebody who's not, they just can't be too liberal or too conservative. Okay. They just have to have an opinion. I can't date somebody who don't have an opinion. If you're like I don't know.
No,
I like that.
Yeah.
Like, I like that, yeah.
How old are you? Like, you pay taxes, you like, because they probably have that views. That means their parents probably do everything for them. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like, I can't.
Because most people adapt their views.
Like,
ooh.
I know somebody.
We're not. We are recording.
This episode ain't never coming out.
You over here trying to slip up. Yeah, I don't think I could date someone different political views. Even like morals now.
What are your
like?
Hold up, this is probably a question you got. It is. I just read it. Never mind.
Oh, deal breakers? Yeah, that's if they're like disrespectful, if they don't have like, it's just
exactly like those are morals.
I can't do. But like political views, yeah, I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say yes.
A little rocky right now. Like, could I date someone who would be like, all lives matter? Probably not. That might throw me.
You know what?
A little bit off.
I'm more open to shit than I probably wouldn't have been. I mean, I'm still more like, you gotta be black. But I've been more open to like, you can be something else, but you probably gotta hang out with all black people. So you basically, I'm more open-minded, but I'm probably not open on that. But I'm more open to like other stuff. Like, I'm open to opinions that before I wouldn't have been open to.
Okay.
Because before it's like my way or the highway. That does not work.
Road.
Does not work.
Yeah, that does not. Yeah. Okay, so then I guess I'll jump into what are some deal breakers.
Oh man, go ahead. You go, because I got like a million.
I mean, I think for me, what I had said at one point, or that I still believe, is that like whoever I date needs to have an understanding of like social issues. Like even if, like you got whatever color you are, you need to have an understanding that like we got social issues that if you're white or you're light skinned, you're not gonna go through. And so like that's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah. True. Ignorance.
Yeah.
I can't. That's a deal breaker. Rudeness. Unwilling to compromise is definitely a problem for me.
Unwilling to compromise? Do you mean like on everything or?
Just like, they're just always like, no.
Oh,
no. Like, bro, or like not willing to be open-minded because, you know, we're all different. You bring something different to the table. Like, if I'm dating you, I want to learn something from you. I don't want no, you know, I was gonna say something crazy. But just, you know, there needs to be an understanding, like it's a give and take type situation. So yeah, that's. What about you?
I got a
long list, but we're gonna keep it short.
Actually, we're gonna give them multiple. Let's give multiple. I have one that how people talk to their mom / family.
Yeah, that's true.
Because how you talk to your mama lets me know everything that I need to know about you. Or for girls, usually they're closer to their dad. So if you're
that's not true.
Well, some girls.
Anyway,
listen, if you do that, I have follow-up questions. That's why you can.
That's not true.
Okay.
It's not.
In some situations.
Your guardians. Let's go with your guardians. How you talk to your guardians lets me know how you are a lot. Like if you cussing at your mama, like sit the fuck down, mom. Woo! Like.
I would say just how you talk to your elders in general. Because like my aunts and uncles.
No.
Oh, I do.
Because some elders, that might just be our family. So some elders, if they got talked to a certain way, I wouldn't be like. I'd be like
aunties and stuff, but not like grandmas.
Yeah, not well, we don't even have, but yeah. But certain people, like your mom or your dad, or say your aunt or your grandma raised you, whoever is like the main person. If you talk to them disrespectfully, that lets me know everything I need to know. Yeah. So
I don't like that.
That is a huge deal breaker. Somebody who doesn't have again opinion, like an opinion. My niece just walked by. So yeah, somebody who has an opinion or don't have an opinion, that's something I can't mess with. Like if you're just like agreeing with me on everything, especially agreeing with me, because I say shit that like sometimes I say stuff just to see if you're gonna react. So just agree with me.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll be like, whoa, what's wrong with you? Like I'll say something like, women don't deserve to do this, right? And if they agree with that, I'm gonna be like, oh, we can't be together.
You're crazy.
Because I was like playing around.
That would be crazy. Like you just said a regular smuggler crazy joke, and they're like, actually, yeah.
If you say like, yeah, women shouldn't vote. Yeah, I agree with that. What? Whoa. Low key, this don't have nothing to do with dating. There are some people out there that say these things, and they have partners that are 100% okay with that.
Yeah.
And they are completely different outside of that. I know some people who are like 100% like the extreme feminists, but like with their relationship, they are just the complete opposite. And it is insane to me how that works. Like they can be, men ain't this, and then in the relationship, they doing everything.
Well, it depends too. Like, are they like a public figure?
They're not a public figure. Because
maybe they're like separate their personal life from.
They regular niggas. Life. They're regular smuggler.
Well, I don't have anything for that. Yeah. Oh, and someone who isn't goal oriented. That's a deal breaker for me. I can't be with someone who's so like. What's the word?
Depending on you.
No. So
complacent.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
Like a nonchalant person who just go with the flow?
Who's like comfortable.
With,
like, just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to grow anymore. I don't need to, you know what I mean? Like
that's not goal oriented.
But no, I'm saying though, like people who don't have goals and who are like, I don't want to, like, you don't have to go to school, but like, do you want to like have a career? Like, you know what I mean? Like there needs to be something. I need something going on. You can't be a bagger at Walmart for 40 years.
Actually, no. I can deal with somebody who's a bagger but you better be the best motherfucking bagger in the world. Like, if your goal is to be a bagger, your goal better be to be the best at that.
The best bagger in the United States.
You need to be breaking records, you know? Like, you need to have, like, some growth.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because some people just don't have that drive to do that.
That's important.
Type of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what Angela was getting at.
Yeah.
So, like, you need to have something.
Because their drive can be, this company, like, say they love Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart has been good to me my whole life.
Yeah.
I want to work for them my whole entire life. There's some people who are like, I'm comfortable with Walmart. They've taken care of me. Mm-hmm. And if that's what they are, they have to add way more in a relationship. But if that's the problem that they have, they add they do this well. They clean very well or cook everything and clean everything, fold all the clothes perfectly. You don't have to tell them to do something
I mean, you can like, I don't know. I don't like that whole like you're just too comfortable.
Because you get in a relationship, you get comfortable. Mm-hmm. If you're not comfortable in a relationship, then
you could be comfortable in your relationship. But I'm saying you shouldn't be comfortable in life. Like, no, you should be comfortable with your life. But like, I know it's like Saturday came out wrong, but you shouldn't just like. What the fuck is the word? I cannot think of the word. It's just you should not be like. What the is the word? I don't know what the word is, but
I'm pretty sure I said, isn't it complacent? Where you're just like okay with being where you're at.
That's what. Yeah.
It's a synonym for complacent, but that's not the word I was thinking about. It's complacent. But you shouldn't be okay with just.
You want somebody who's not stuck in one spot. They want to be like
who knows there's room for growth, or like who has outside. Like, okay, you want to be a bagger for 40 years, cool. But what else are you gonna do?
But why do they have to have that?
Because I like that. I like.
You ain't saying nothing. I get what you're saying, but does the job that they do matter?
The job doesn't matter to me.
Both of y'all, this ain't just.
No, not to me. I mean, they can't be.
They can't be a bagger at Walmart. Like that's not.
They can't be a police officer.
So like saying that they're like, say they work like a boring ass accounting job.
That's fine.
That's fine. I don't know though. Then one day they're gonna wake up. They're like, I'm bored out of my mind. And like go through this midlife crisis shit, like. And
we're okay, but I'm saying like you can't be. I think at 24, no one's really found their like career. True. That's why I'm saying like you can't be comfortable. Maybe like if I was 30 and they found their career, that's different. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm just thinking like a 24.
If they were an accountant, and they like that, and like they were like. Yeah. But I like my job. Like, all right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah.
But there's no career growth as accounting. You know what I'm saying? That you're an accountant, and you probably make a little bit more money, but there's no like VP of accounting. Mm-hmm. There's no like, well, there is, I guess, but there's no like.
I mean, that's fine. Like, I don't feel like a person needs to like be president or CEO of a company. Like, as long as they have and they know that like. They don't want to stay where they are. And if accounting is their like career, then that's fine because it's a career that they're like, it's like an established career, you know? They're not a bagger at Walmart who's okay with being a bagger at Walmart.
So if they were a stripper and okay with being a stripper?
For the rest of their life? We might have to set some.
No, I don't think so. That would have worked for me.
All right. So you have some jobs you just won't date somebody with that job.
I just won't date a police officer.
Am I correct? Well,
sorry. I'm not dating one.
You know what? Fuck it. Now I'm gonna say it. I can't be. If my girl, her dad was a cop, I wouldn't be dating her. If her uncle was a cop, which I hope he's not, we gonna have some issues. Because I have strong feelings towards my hatred of police.
It just wouldn't work.
And you know what? I probably shouldn't say hate your police because I work at a school.
His strong dislike.
I have a strong dislike for the police.
Yeah.
Once you learn more about why police exist and where they came from and all that, it kind of literally fucks up your head. Because I learned in college, which I wish I didn't. Because now I'm like, why do we got them? And I know we probably need them because we need somebody. But I don't feel comfortable calling the police if something happened.
No.
If Angela, if she stabbed me with a knife, I'm not going to the cops.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. Hold on. She lost us.
Yeah, because she just.
Oh yeah. Well, she'll be back. Whatever.
But we can continue talking. I'll just add her whenever.
I can't date a police officer because I feel like my beliefs and their beliefs would crash all the time. Probably a prison warden too. I don't think.
Shit. After watching
yeah.
I can't do anybody who's on the other side of the justice.
Yeah.
System.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Now, with the connection with, do I need to resend it to her?
No, I'm sorry.
Just tell it. Yeah, she just need to click the link again.
Yeah, I couldn't date anyone in the opposite side of the justice system because my beliefs are very strong.
That's not even the opposite side. Those people seem to be on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
Like wardens, your job the whole idea of prison. We're supposed to be talking about dating, but whatever.
The prison system is trash.
The whole idea of prison is insane. You put it doesn't rehab. What is it? Rehabilitation. There's none of that though, because we put so much restriction on what people can do when they get out. They're forever. You should not be a felon once you get out and served your time.
Yeah. Well, what's the crime?
No, the crime shouldn't even matter. If I kill somebody,
okay.
and I serve 25 years in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't get out of jail and not be able to get certain jobs and do certain things.
Yeah.
Now, but it should be known to people that what I did, but it should also be known that I came out, I rehabilitated myself.
That's if you rehabilitated.
But prison should do that.
Prison is made to rehabilitate, but we know damn well they don't rehabilitate.
I don't know.
Welcome back. You're muted. You gotta unmute yourself.
I gotta mute her. Well, she got muted. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
We went on a tangent.
We were talking about the prison system, but we're back. So.
Oh, I was gonna say I just heard that there's a really good podcast that explain how policing came out of slavery. We were supposed to listen to it.
That's not how I learned. No.
I learned on Twitter.
There's this. My teacher made me read this. My black professor at the outstanding University of Cal State Northridge. Matador. Fuck Dominguez Hills. He made us read this book about the justice system, and it had all of these cases of people of color. It was it's a big ass book too. I forgot the name of the book because I didn't buy it. I don't be buying books for the class because they be $200.
That's a whole nother.
He had us read. It was telling us how police came. It was talking about what does it happen in Tulsa, the Black Wall Street. It was so much stuff, and I was like, man, fuck the USA. I learned about how they used to test disease on people and stuff like that in that class. It's terrible. Once you learn that stuff, you can't unlearn anything.
Yep.
That is terrible. They should teach us that in school.
They're not going to.
My kids, I'll tell you this though, they're gonna learn all that. I'm just hoping they don't have a hatred for white people.
Hopefully it'll be a better
That's the
world.
only thing I'm hoping. They don't have a hatred for white people because
a better world.
When they learn the history about some things.
It's yeah. Back on topic. Okay.
We're gonna have to put a disclaimer.
Sorry. Okay. Something you won't compromise in a relationship.
Damn, what was the last question?
Deal breakers.
Something you won't compromise.
My career.
Easily. Damn, I was just about to say that. You just took it out of my mind. I was gonna say
we're here.
Like my goal, my career.
I wouldn't compromise.
I'm open to conversation when it comes to pretty much anything. I won't compromise
I won't compromise living in the fucking snow. No more snow for me. Fuck that.
I ain't never lived
1 year.
So, it wasn't even a full year, and they said it was a mild winter. No.
The love of your life is like, I got the dream job in New York City. Come with me.
New York is,
and this is the love of your life.
New York is a little different.
Okay. Somewhere snowy.
Like Alaska.
Michigan.
Michigan?
She's in Michigan.
Oh, you get the cold wind.
Exactly. Chicago. I heard Chicago is pretty bad too.
Huh?
But I don't know if there's anything I won't compromise on.
Really?
It depends. We can have a conversation.
And the thing you just said, you need somebody that's a give and take.
Career is the only, like, that I'm working so hard to get to where I want to be.
I'll give up my career. I'll give up my career. Like, say my girl makes enough
give up
money.
Your career.
If she makes enough money where she can take care of me, and I can just, if I have to be a house daddy or a house husband, I can, if she makes enough and it makes sense, I'll compromise. I'm open to compromise. It will be hard. Like if she's like, look, man, I see you like struggling to come in, or we don't see each other enough, or whatever. I make enough. Just stay home and do this. Take care of the kids. Take Junior and whatever her name.
What are you gonna do though? Like, you don't think you'll get bored?
No, I won't get bored.
You won't get bored?
There's so much to do at home. And I'll be going to record stores. I'll be going, man.
I don't know. I don't think I can compromise.
I watch all the TV shows, Family Feud. I'm open to
Family Feud.
I'm open to stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, certain, I don't know. Maybe I haven't thought about it hard enough, but I don't think there's anything I won't compromise on. Like what?
Yeah, that's impressive.
What won't I?
Yeah.
I don't know. Career is just a no for me.
Oh, you know what? I won't compromise on. This has nothing. I don't think it's compromise. This has to do with dating, like self-hatred or hate talk like that. I don't do that.
What do you mean?
If they like just.
If they do it to themselves.
Yeah. I can't, but that's not compromising. I just can't.
Yeah, it's not.
If you keep saying like, "Oh, I'm not good enough," I'm going to, and I'm telling you this.
God.
I am going to tell you are not good enough for me because you keep saying this. Because my girl is gonna think that she's too good for me, and that's what I want. I want her to think that she's too good for me. We both gonna know that she's not. But I want you to believe. I want you to vocalize that you think you're too good for me.
So no self-hatred.
No self-hatred, but I'll compromise.
I said kids. I want kids. If he's like, I don't want kids, then
yeah, I'll even compromise on that. Low key.
No, I can't.
At this point, I might.
If she's like, I don't want kids. I'm like, you know what? 2020 has taught me a lot.
I might not want them right now either.
I want kids, but
maybe
if she's like, I don't want that, and I'm like, you know what? And she's like, we can travel, we can do all this. I'm like, you know what?
You know what happens though? Like people.
I mean, that's now. Then you're gonna be old.
And then like 5 years down the line, one's like, I want kids.
Kids might be a thing. It depends. If she's like, I don't want to like give birth to kids. Yeah, I'm fine with adopting.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, but that might be the only thing I think, kids. But I don't want like 10 kids. I want like.
Oh yeah, that too.
2 or 3. What if they want like multiple partners?
That's the next question.
No, not like open relationship, like multiple partners.
What's that called?
Polygamy.
No.
So say that they were
no.
Say that like they realize that one partner is not enough for them, so they want a polygamous relationship.
Fine, you go polygamy the fuck out of here. Go find whoever you need.
That's gonna be a no for me.
That is a no.
It's strong.
I'm open to it. If I love that person enough, I would have to really love them. If I'm like, you know what, I love you enough for you to be able to do that. But don't get it twisted. If you doing that thing, so am I. So are you comfortable with that? Because most people, they say all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, this bleeds into your next question.
Yeah.
fuck it. Just ask it, and then I'm.
Would you do an open relationship? Right.
So most people say that I can do an open relationship, but when it's like, oh, okay, so you comfortable with me doing this stuff too? They don't be comfortable with it. They be like, oh, I want to have multiple partners, but I don't want to be you doing it. It's like,
It's gotta work both ways.
It's like, if I'm gonna be out here, you definitely need to be out there too. That's what I believe. If I'm out here, you out here too. And if you ain't out here, I'm low key gonna be like, nah, we can't do this.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling the open relationship thing.
I can do it.
I'll just be single.
I can do it but I will be, if I'm in an open relationship, all I'm doing is, I can't say it. I shouldn't say this. But I'm going to say it because I don't give a fuck.
You don't need to say it.
All I'm going to be doing is smashing them other people. They're not going to get no coming in the house. You know, they're not going to see my car or anything. We just meet up at the hotel. I call a Lyft or Uber or whatever, and then I'm out.
So would it be a problem? So if you guys did the open relationship, would it be a problem if your partner got emotionally involved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because emotional, you might as well be, that's polygamy to me then. If you're going to have an emotional connection with people, because you're openly then dating. Like open relationships, I just want you to smash your thing, do what you gotta do. Because low key, sometimes I just don't want nothing. I just want to sleep. And if some nigga can do it, let him do it. I don't care. As long as you don't get pregnant, bring me nothing back that can, you know, it's out here. You know, I'm cool. But you need to be open to me doing some things too. Oh, that's cute. Y'all all matching.
No. Yeah, it's a no for me. That's another thing I guess I'm not willing to compromise on because I don't like sharing.
Sharing is caring.
I'm not a sharer.
Listen, it's 2020.
And like there's diseases out
and then like I feel like there's just more opportunity for your partner to get emotionally attached to somebody else.
That's the thing.
Like you're just playing around at first, and then oh shit, like
you notice, oh they got one of my favorite books on their nightstand. Let's talk about it. Then you're in a whole deep conversation.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why you go to hotels. There's nothing that. The walls at the hotel, you know what I'm saying? Old art that's been on the wall, you know, the beds that they probably never cleaned. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. You done. You don't even kiss them. Don't kiss them goodbye. Send them on their way. Be like, all right.
So you just have to set boundaries for your open relationship.
Because I'm not gonna. I'm gonna generalize women. I think women get attached because they have emotional connection. Men,
That's not true.
We don't have emotional connection because our thing
I'm telling you, I don't know why people assume that.
And
women can do it too, trust me.
No, women can do it, I think, but women are more likely to be emotionally attached because men, we be thinking with the wrong thing sometimes. And sometimes we don't have control. That's why you have to get poison out of you.
Stupid.
The poison needs to leave the body.
It needs to leave the body. Or you would do some things if you don't want to.
Everything he just said, no.
Yeah, I don't even care. Cancel me.
No, you said that all the time.
Cancel me.
We're trying to make it in the podcast world.
No, I believe, but seriously, I believe that women are more likely to get connected because they don't just, one, society doesn't make you, it's hard saying these things when my nieces are literally
staring right at us.
Society doesn't, it's like if women are doing that, they're considered a hoe. Mm-hmm. So it's easier for a man to be able to do these things. Because like if I go out there and I have like 10 girls in a week, which would be a lot, they would be like, oh, look at you, Jamal, you the man.
I'd be like, disgusting. You're sick. You're an animal.
And they'll be like, let me see, you got a video and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If a girl do it, they're gonna be like, you dirty. You don't. It's like you can tell yourself too. Like.
Yeah, no, the double standard is real.
So that's why I think women are more likely to, one, not do it, and two, to be attached. Yeah.
But yeah. So final answer, you say you could do an open relationship?
I'm open to conversation and see where it goes. I won't say no. There's only a couple of no's. No. I only have a couple of no's, and that has nothing to do with dating. It's more so the other place. Preferences. Like my nose is like it's more so to do with like their image of themselves or how they talk to people and stuff like that. It's not just their parents. How you treat people is very important, and I think people need to realize that. Yeah. Like how you talk to your friends. Like if I don't know, because I talk to my friends. No. What I mean is like I call my friends like dumbasses.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was gonna say. Like, but if your friend is like, if you're seriously mean, like dumbass.
Oh yeah, no. If you don't support your friends, that's a red flag for me.
No.
Like, yes.
Sometimes me not supporting you is supporting you. Meaning, if you're saying like, yeah, man, I'm talking to this dude, and
no, I mean like support them. Like, oh, you didn't even watch the episode. Like how, like, say your friend's like finally growing in life and their career, and if you can't be happy for them. Are you
giving me?
No, I'm not. If you can't be happy for them, that's kind of like, why can't you be happy for someone to, like, you know what I mean?
Okay, support like that.
Yeah, not like.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's a red flag. Like,
yeah, so if you
just
saying
how you are in your relationship.
Stop. So you saying you are friends or family, right? And y'all ain't watching the podcast. Where's the support? And this is gonna be the clip that we post too. So.
But anyway. Yes, that's a problem for me. Support, like, just seeing how you are. That's why I say, like, when I date someone, I have to see how they are in public, because if they just start acting reckless off the bat, I'm like, yeah, no, this is not gonna work for me.
Well, I don't even judge that. Some people are like I'm not shy, but I'm also, I can have fun without smiling, right? So people will think like, oh, something. Yeah, like if I'm chilling, if I'm not saying nothing and I'm like chilling, that means I'm not mad. Okay. Because when I get upset, you gonna know. Yeah. So, but some people be like, "What's wrong with him? It's only like he's mean." It's like, no, you ain't seen me. You gonna know. I'm going to
just be like relaxed, cool, chill.
Yeah. So I don't want to go off of that, because in public, I'm just chilling.
No, but I'm saying, like, you go out in public with someone and you see, like, they're rude to the waitress, they're rude to, like, you know what I mean? Like that, like off the bat, I'm like,
rudeness to people who make minimum wage. That's the 100% deal breaker. Yeah. I cannot be with you. I wouldn't even want to like hold your hand or even go in the same car, because that's so disrespectful. Then people make barely money, not enough to even buy a sandwich. Like all the money the government be taking, they don't get nothing. And if you treat them bad, that says a lot. Yep. We all was at that place. Well, some of us weren't. Some people were born with a silver spoon, but most people was at that place where they had to work a boo job that they didn't like. And for you to forget how you were or treat people bad, because if you got treated bad, then why would you treat somebody else bad?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have to see how you are. But you know, people be just switching, be like the 6th date, then they start getting crazy. But
people change a lot. I like to see how people are after like a couple months. Because a couple months, they're starting to, like, once you fart around me, then I want your real stuff. Once you fart around me, if you fart and then like you try to blame it on me, that tells me something too. But once you fart and you can be like comfortable or burp, then I'm like, all right, now your real stuff's gonna come out, and that's what I wait for. Like the first 2 months, everything's gonna be good. If you arguing in the first 2 months, then y'all ain't gonna last. Anyways, period. If somebody disrespects Beyonce,
I should have said that.
No.
Without valid reason. If you can't give me a solid reason.
If you disrespect Beyonce and your reasoning is something stupid,
her fans are mean.
Her fans that has nothing to do with
hell no. That has nothing to do with her.
Delete
my number, sir.
If you don't fuck with the legend Bruno Mars.
Oh my gosh.
Not only are you not dating me, I'm fighting you. Where the fuck up? You disrespect Bruno. I know he ain't black. Everybody's excuse to me be like, he ain't black and he's making black music. And everybody making music is making black music if you're going by that dumbass logic.
I love Bruno.
Bruno is a legend and he will be respected.
No, he's not. He's a legend.
All
right, we're gonna wrap this up.
I was gonna say I hear like a little mouse on the side. Like what's going on?
All right, wrap it up.
No, you close it out. I get shy.
This has been another episode of the Harris Show. I've been your host, Jamal Harris, with my sister, co-host,
Angie Ann.
Say your fucking name. What the hell? Yeah, I always do that. And then
our special lovely guest, Cecilia. Thank you for joining.
You want to like give your IG for people to follow? You might find some love, you know. You know, somebody might see this and be like, oh.
No, it's all good. I don't even know my IG.
I was gonna say, do you know?
No, I don't. I can look it up.
If you go to the Harris Show _ and look at our friends list, you'll find her. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna tag her, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah, just tag her. There we go. That works.
All right. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.
Bye.